Most people believe success is about how long you have been doing something. But in reality, it is about how quickly you act on your aligned ideas. The shorter the time between your idea and your execution, the faster you manifest results. The faster you get paid, the faster you build your dream life. Most aspiring coaches and creators stay stuck not because they don't know what to do, they stay stuck because they are afraid of doing it wrong. They are waiting for the perfect branding, the perfect niche, the perfect moment to start. But success doesn't come from perfection. Success comes from taking fast and messy action. The women making 20K, 50K, 100K months, they are not smarter than you. They are not more qualified. They are just faster to act on their intuition. The version of you who is already living her dream, the beach or city luxury apartment, the sold out coaching offers, the money hits my account while I sleep vibes, right? She already knows what to do. She doesn't sit on ideas. She acts on them fast, with conviction, with full body energy. When you connect to that identity, you become magnetic. You stop second guessing. You create content in flow. And opportunities, clients, money rush in to meet you there. So how can we shorten our time to action ratio from when we get a download, an idea, a pull, or a calling, whether it's to create a particular offer, a video, a content idea, to pivot your business in a different direction, or an inkling you have to pour all your energy onto a social media platform that you deeply love and connect with the most. So number one is to trust your inner guidance system. That spark you felt, that download you received, that is not random. That is not a coincidence. That is the divine guidance straight from God, the universe, source, whatever you believe in. And here's the thing, He wouldn't place those desires in your heart without a reason. You weren't given these soul nudges by mistake. If you've been handed the lemons, which is the experiences, the wisdom, the ideas, your unique perspective, then it's because you are here to make lemonade. You were made for this. And when you learn to trust your inner voice more than your fear, that is when things start to move fast. That is when you collapse time. That is where doors open that you didn't even knock on. That is when things start to click in quantum speed. Number two is to stop letting judgment slow you down. So often it's not that we don't know what to do, it's that we are scared of how we will look. Right? We are afraid of judgment. What will they think? What if I fail publicly? What if I sound cringy? What if I pivot and people don't take me seriously? But here is the truth. Other people's opinions don't pay your bills. And they definitely don't build your dream life. If your soul is telling you to move, do not wait for approval. Do not wait for it to make sense to people who aren't living the life that you want. Your job isn't to please everyone. Your job is to follow the nudge. Fear of judgment is a survival wound. It is your nervous system trying to protect you from exile, from being cast out of the tribe. It made sense centuries ago, but now it is keeping you small. It is keeping you broke. It is keeping your soul's work trapped inside of you. People, they will judge you no matter what. So you might as well be judged for doing something that you love, for creating a life that you are obsessed with, for being your most expressed, radiant, lit up self. Because what is worse than being judged? Being forgettable? Living a watered down version of yourself just to be accepted by people who don't even matter in your long-term vision? You do not need to wait for everyone to understand you. In fact, the more aligned and expressed you become, the fewer people will, and that is okay. Your next level requires discernment, not validation. Obedience to your calling, not validation from the crowd. So if you feel the nudge to pivot, do it. If your voice shakes when you post the video, post it anyway. And if people talk, let them talk. Because the version of you who is living the life that you really want right now, she's not worried about looking cringy. She's too busy being loud, being herself, being magnetic. She's too busy getting paid. She's too busy creating massive impact. And number 3, stop overcomplicating things. You do not need a $2,000 setup to get started. You don't need to wait until everything is perfect. You don't need the ring light, the high-end mic, or a team of editors. When I started, I literally just used my iPhone to record all my social media content. The first 3 months of being on YouTube, I recorded it all on my iPhone 13 mini, right? And I edited everything on iMovie, and I still do. And very early on, I recorded my podcast episodes on the voice apps on my iPhone. And a lot of offers that I've sold in the past had no branding, had no logo, no website, nothing besides the online checkout page. And a lot of the times, I didn't even have a sales page. I created Instagram story slides where I typed out what my offer was about, what I would be teaching them, the transformation of the offer, and then I added the checkout link. And I've sold secret offers numerous times in the last 10 years being an online coach, where the name of the program was called The Secret Offer. No one knew what it was about besides the content that have seen me do in the past, but they trusted that they would learn something valuable from me, so they bought. Remember, your whole identity, how you speak, how you show up, is the offer, is the marketing. Your offers are just doors in which your clients can choose to walk through, to get a seat at your dining table, to receive your energy, to be able to calibrate to your level. So if you are sitting on an idea, a piece of content, or an offer, stop making it look right and just get it out. Because done is magnetic. Done creates momentum. Done, honey, gets you paid. If you are ready to collapse the time between idea and income, my Get Paid to Exist course is going to teach you how to show up in your full expression, how to trust your inner guidance system, your inner GPS, how to tune out the noise, and how to execute at lightning speed because you have mastered making business moves at the speed of your intuition. We're going to turn the dial up on your intuition, on your creative life force energy. You're going to stop overthinking. You're going to stop second guessing. And you are going to start creating from overflow. Your inner guidance system will become your strategy. It's about moving with certainty, creating from soul, and eliminating the ego. And this is how every single piece of your content and touch point of your business becomes magnetic. When people can feel your conviction, your full body trust in how you show up, that is when your business will take off. So I want to leave 2 quotes for you ladies to digest. Clarity comes from movement, not from overthinking. Only when you move, you will get feedback. And through this feedback, your body knows where you belong, where to go, and what to do. It is not from doing nothing. You are not overwhelmed. You are under executing. You are not drowning in too much to do. You are drowning in too much thinking and not enough doing. So it's not too much work. It's too much delayed energy, unexpressed creativity, unmoved intuition. Ideas sitting in your body for too long starts to feel heavy. And that is the real overwhelm. And if everything I've said in this video, it is hitting home for you ladies, the link to enroll at pre-sale for my Get Paid to Exist course is down below. And you might also see something else in the description box, which is Rich Girl, my new signature money course launching August the 4th. I'm rolling out my dream product suite across the next year, touching on business, money, self-concept, dating, and many more. If you followed me for years on Instagram and now YouTube, you will know that how my launches work is that my audience get incentives in ratio to how fast they move, invest, and bet on themselves. There are 4 stages to all of my launches: pre-sale, early bird, and full investment. And right now, Rich Girl is open for enrollment at pre-sale, which is the lowest investment it will ever be with the longest extended payment plan option. If you want to learn how to attract money from expected and unexpected sources, how to expand your nervous system capacity to hold large amounts of money, how to adopt a wealthy, abundant, and overflowing mindset, how to move from having debt, living paycheck to paycheck, to having more money than you know what to do with, how to embody the frequency of high ticket and attracting premium clients, how to feel safe, worthy, and deserving of financial security, abundance, and overflow. This course will activate you in ways that you cannot even imagine and transform how you relate and perceive yourself in relation to money, wealth, and overflow. So link to roll at pre-sale is down below. You have less than 12 days before it goes up in price. I'm taking my whole life and business to the next level, and I'm so excited to upgrade with you ladies this year.